All you need to play Gin Rush is a standard 52 card deck and a way to keep score. You're going to use all 52 cards in this game, and aces are always low. In each suit, cards will rank from ace up through the king. Both players are trying to get all 10 of their cards into melds. There are two types of melds. The first is a run. A run is 3 or more cards in sequential order and in the same suit. So here we have a 4, 5, and 6 in spades. There are also sets. Sets are 3 or 4 cards of the same rank. Here we have a set of 3s. To set up for the game, determine a dealer, and they deal 10 cards to each player. We're going to say that the dealer is here at the bottom of the screen. Turn the top card of the draw pile over to begin the discard pile. The non-dealer gets to choose whether they want to pick up that first card or not. If they want it, they take it and add it to their hand, and then they discard a different card. If they don't want it, they say pass, and the dealer gets a chance to pick up that card. If they want the card, they take it and discard a different one. If they don't want it, they say pass. And then play would begin with the non-dealer. For this example, we're going to say that the non-dealer wants this first card. So they pick it up, add it to their hand, and then they're going to discard the jack of clubs. Play passes to the dealer. Now they may draw the top card of the draw pile or pick up the top card of the discard pile. And they want this jack of clubs, so they're going to go ahead and grab it, add it to their hand, and discard the king of diamonds. Now the player at the top of the screen is going to take their turn. They do not want the king of diamonds, so they draw the top card of the draw pile. They get an 8 of hearts. They will take that because they already have the 9 and the 10 of hearts, so they'll be able to create a little run there. And they are going to go ahead and discard the 8 of diamonds. And play passes back to the dealer. Now play like this continues until a player is able to knock, or until a player goes gin or big gin. Let's go ahead and fast forward to the end of a round. So we've fast forwarded to the end of the round. Some turns have taken place, and our player here at the top of the screen is ready to end the round. You may do this when you have 10 points or fewer in deadwood. And deadwood are the cards that are not part of a meld. Our player has 8 points in deadwood, and they are ready to end the round if they can. So they draw the top card of the draw pile, they do not want it, and they discard it face down. This is called knocking, and that is the signal that the round is over. Our player at the top of the screen is the knocker. Now, the player at the bottom of the screen does not get to take another turn, but they do get a chance to lay off their deadwood onto their opponent's melds if they can. So we see here our player at the bottom of the screen's deadwood is a 5 and 2 3s. Now our player has a meld of ace 2 3 and 8 9 10. None of these cards will work with those melds, so they are unable to lay off. After the layoff, if the non-knocker has fewer deadwood points than the knocker, they win the round. They undercut the knocker, and they will earn a scoring bonus of 25 points plus the difference in deadwood. Now that didn't happen here. Our knocker successfully ended the round, and they are going to earn the points for the round. So let's see how that works. Our players compare deadwood. Our knocker had 8 deadwood points, and the non-knocker had 11 deadwood points. So you subtract the difference, 11 minus 8, that is 3. So our knocker earns 3 points. In Gin Rush, they're also going to earn 1 point for each card left in the draw pile. There are 28 cards in the pile, so they earn 28 plus 3, that is 31 points for the round. Now let's just say, hypothetically, our knocker was undercut. So now our opponent here only has 8 deadwood points. It's the same amount, and that is all you need in order to undercut your opponent. The knocker must have fewer deadwood points than their opponent. So in this example, the non-knocker undercut their opponent, and they earn 25 points plus the difference in deadwood, which there isn't any. So they only earn 25 points for the round, which is still a really nice bonus. They do not get the scoring bonus for the cards remaining in the deck. There are also two other ways to go out in Gin. The first is called Going Gin, and that is when you're able to meld all 10 cards in your hand before discarding. So here we've got ace, 2, 3 of hearts, 8, 9, 10 of hearts, 2 jacks, and a 6. So this player is about to go Gin. They are going to draw the jack of hearts, discard the 6 of diamonds, and go Gin. And actually, to really rub it in their opponent's face, they can play that card face down and say, Gin. They lay their hand down, all 10 cards are melded. This player will earn a 25-point bonus plus the number of cards left in the draw pile plus the number of points in deadwood that their opponent has. So it's a pretty big way to go out, but there is one bigger. The final way a player can end the round is by getting a big Gin. And a big Gin is when they are able to meld 11 cards. So that is including the card that they draw on their final turn. So here, this player has ace, 2, 3 of hearts, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of hearts, which are really good runs. And they have 2 jacks in their hand. Now this is kind of a problem because they have 20 deadwood points right now, and it's going to be hard for them to knock unless they get lucky and get that last jack. So they draw and bada bing, they've got the jack. So this is a big Gin. And to announce that, you lay your hand down and go big Gin. And that ends the round. For this, you get 35 points plus your opponent's deadwood plus however many cards are remaining in the deck. Once the score is tallied for the round, collect the cards, and the loser of the round deals. Continue playing until one player has earned 100 points or more. That player is the winner.